I know it's hard to imagine now, but the breakaway from the UK had different types.
It's such a moron, like I'm not having a hard enough time.
And that's 3 minutes gone.
Okay, so it is cold but gorgeous here. We are in Boston. I am Irishly skinny. So this is King's Chapel for the Loyalists, and the Anglicans had a church. See, the Puritans kind of had control in Boston, so having and breaking away from the UK, the British, so that thanks, Dave. So the break away from the British also meant a separation of a different type of church that wasn't under the domain of the king. I'm trying to be quiet. This is peculiar. So it's one of the oldest churches in Boston that you gotta check out. Each, like, the pews are more like cubicles. It's kind of like cubicles. The cubicles. It's like Dilbert Church. Each of those box seats were bought by families, and so a family would buy a box so that they could decorate it however they want, or bring in a dog to keep your feet warm when it was cold, or whatever was necessary. So they were box seats for families, and that you were taxed on them, and then they're passed down generationally. So your family would be in the same box, and as your family expanded, you'd buy a new box. And then for general seating, that was up in the gallery. There are 21 crypts under the church where the wealthy of the wealthiest would set up shop and have a family crypt.
So there are these 3 shelves going along each of the walls, and then some standing space in the middle. So the coffins would be stacked up one on top of the other on these low stone shelves.
This is like underneath the actual running church. It's kind of creepy.
So there are a few things that they could do to try to keep the smell down, and one of them is sealing the coffins up with pitch, which would make them airtight, so it would keep odors from escaping, but it also meant that as the bodies decomposed, the gases would build up, and the coffins would indeed explode.
Yeah, let's see. So this bell was cast by Paul Revere. It was the last one he ever did. The inscriptions on the side are Revere and Sons for the Bell Foundry. It is pretty amazing. It's there are many stories up in the air, and this is Paul Revere's bell.
And that's 3 minutes gone.